Well. Hello, hello, hello. One more day under the beautiful sun here in Pueblo, Colorado. We had some snow yesterday, but we're getting back on track. A lot of it is melting. Thank goodness. I like it. I like the moisture, but I also don't like it to stick around. This is Harmony Stamps with Michelle, and I'm Michelle. I am an independent Stamping Up demonstrator and gonna show you a couple, our two newest kits in the kits collection, which is a part of our online exclusives that we are offering today. Every month now, Stamping Up will be releasing two new kits. Um, Usually at the front of the month, but sometimes it'll be two releases in a single month. But pretty awesome that we're getting a lot of new kits to play with. One of the things I really love about the kits is they are so easy. They're all inclusive. They have everything you need. So if you've never done stamping, this is the perfect way to get your stamping handled or get your stamping supplies going. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at the kits page here on our website. So these are the two new kits, the Houseplants kit and the Birthday Sparkle kit that we have going right now. And each of them are different. So this is home decor and this is cards and tags. Okay. We're not going to play with the home decor kit today, but I am going to show it to you for sure. But there is so many kits that you can play with. So this kit and this kit are all, there's no stamping involved. That's why they're at that lower price point. This one has stamps and ink and a stamping block. And so everyone that comes with stamps and ink will also come with a stamping block. So that'll give you, and it's basically our D-sized block. So this size block is what we're looking at for our stamping block. And it makes it really nice because generally speaking, all of the stamps will fit on a D-size block or be smaller than that. We do have our paper pumpkin coming out next month that one of the stamps in the extra stamp set is not going to easily completely fit on a D block. So, but I think that's the first time they've ever done that, even on paper pumpkins. Um, but it's pretty awesome that we're going to get that opportunity. Okay, so the rock and roll or rock legend kit coordinates beautifully with our rock and roll bundle and our rock star, I think it is. Well, it should say something here, right? Oh, of course not. Where? Anyways, the whole suite that goes with that bundle, the Rockstar bundle, this coordinates with. So you have pre-printed die cut, you have these picks with You Rock on it, you have the drumsticks, you have these vellum stars, you have this vellum pick, the Year of Legend, the Happy Birthday, all of that is pre-printed and die cut for you. And it comes with red stars, which is pretty awesome because we didn't have any red in our embellishments that came with that suite. And then there's these two awesome, fun card envelopes to go with it. And so, as you can see, it comes in 4 different languages. So you can sponge over the sentiment in this case and kind of, and then put something else on top of it if you wanted. Um, or if you happen to know somebody who has the kit and using it in a different language, you can trade to get more in your language for other stuff, which actually is probably what I'm going to end up doing in March. I'm going to bring some of those with me to see if anybody is up for that. So we have the guitars die cut as well, and then we have this background bits that go on your card fronts. This is one of the card fronts. That is one of the card fronts. And those are these stars in 2 different sizes in red. And it comes with all the adhesives you need. In this case, it's glue dots and dimensionals. Sometimes it's tear and tape. It just depends on the kit, which makes it all the more fun. And of course, they come with color instructions to show you how to put them all together. So again, anything in this 14 or less range is definitely going to come with no stamps or ink. and anything in the $20 and higher is generally going to come with stamps and ink, unless it's something like this home decor kit, which is $25, but there's no stamps or ink in it. And it's $25 because of what's inside it. This was a pretty popular, the Rustic Christmas Countdown Kit. So if you want to get something for Advent for next year, this is a great one. These cards were really fun to put together. Those festive tags were sold out for quite some time. So there's lots of these to choose from. Any of those you can use if you'd like to go towards, if you wanted to get the make and takes for me. Oh, this one, I love that this is still here, the birthday card organizer kit. That one was a lot of fun. So it comes with these cards and this organizer to hold cards so that you can each month have a list of all the people you need to make birthdays for. This was a memory notebook kit, which was fun as well. Then we have a couple of kid-centered kits, the Best Remedy and the Robot Buddies, which you can get the Robot Buddies kit for free and the Love This Memory kit for free with Celebration at the $50 level for the rest of this month as well. Then there's a Celebrate Today magnet board. This one I really enjoyed, and I have one of them that I'm keeping for me. And and I love the Notes of Cheer card kit. That one, I'm so glad they brought it back. It went out of stock and like off the website, which usually means it's not going to come back, but it came back. Yay. So these three down here are the only kits remaining from our original release of kits in the kit collection about a year and a half, a little over a year and a half ago, I think it was. So there's lots to choose from. And as I said, we're going to be getting two new ones a month starting in January. So January's were the Panda Friends and the Rock Legend kit. Those were awesome and fun. Since I did talk about Celebrate, um, in February, from the first to the end of the month. If you already have all of the goodies you want from the celebration brochure, you can get some of these more to celebrate items that Stamping Up has added to your options. We have the two stamp sets, the Beside Me Cling stamp set or the Botanical Layers. We have those two kits I told you about, the Love This Memory Notebook kit, the Robot Buddies kit. Um, we have a couple of papers, this one being just released in the mini catalog that just went live in January. And I'm actually grabbing some of those right now just because I might as well get them for free since I'm already spending the money on other things. And then, of course, this Delightfully Eclectic, which in the $50 pack level is the best one. So $50 level basically means when you spend $50 before shipping and taxes, you get to pick any one of the items out of that $50 level. There are 8 new ones added. So we have those two stamp sets, those two papers, those two kits, these embossing folders, and these Sweet Thoughts, Memories, and more cards and envelopes. And all those can be added to any of the $50 items in here, of which the majority are. So, like 1, 2, 3, oh, come on, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 $50 items that are still available from the brochure. um as well. So if you're still wanting to get some things from the $50 level of here and you want them more than these items, you can still buy these items, whereas these you cannot. These you can only earn through Celebration. But there are $100 level and there's two new ones added. And again, the new core colors, 11 markers in our new Stampin' Right markers design. So it has all the brand new colors that came with the color refresh. Some of them were previous in colors, and some of them are brand new colors entirely, like Azure Afternoon, Bubble Bath, are new. Berry Bushel, Lost Lagoon, Pretty Peacock, Fresh Freesia, Lemon Lime Twist, and I think Berry Burst are all items that were originally in color. And as you know, in colors are only good for 2 years. And so all of the 2022 to 2023 in colors, I think, are going out. in May. So in May, there's going to be 5 new in colors. And so the in colors that we got 2 years ago are going to be retiring. So if you don't have those, this is another opportunity to get extras. If you need more refills, more blends, more Stampin' Right markers, do it while Celebration is live. That's going to be the best item. And those are Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, Orchid Oasis, and Starry Sky. Those are fun and awesome and fantastic. Okay, so the other $100 level is this Dragonfly Punch on the new stuff. But in here we have the Jungle Pal dies, the softly sophisticated bundle, and the dog or detailed dogwood stamp set as well for those $100 levels. So if you purchase $300 or get your friends together for $300, you can also get, if you are the host, an extra $30 in product to choose on your rewards. So basically, that if you are right at that $300 mark, you're going to get $66 in product to choose from as rewards for that hosting that you're doing. Additionally, with our celebration is the 2 options for joining. Love the join specials at this time of year. They are usually the best deals around. The starter kit is $99. It's still $99 with these join specials, plus tax. Shipping is free. You get to choose $125 a product, and then you have 2 choices from there. Without spending any extra money, you can either choose the $60 value glass mat studio, which includes this amazing glass mat, the silicone mat, and the cleaning cloth. Okay. So that's the $60 value. Or if you have no use for this, you can choose instead an additional $30 in product, which would give you $155 in credit to choose for your starter kit. And honestly, that's the best way to build your supplies is with that starter kit. There is no obligation to sell at any time. However, if you do choose to, we're certainly there to help you understand pricing and running events and things like that. There's lots of training available, both video and written training, and also one-on-ones with me if you need that, for those that are business minded and wanting to make a business out of it. All right. So that's the more to celebrate. So we'll go ahead and put that away, and we'll put this whole thing away. With that $30 purchase this whole month, if you use the host code that's in the description below, you will get to 3 cards using current product. If you specifically want one of the cards that I've already demoed during a regular Wednesday event, then let me know which 3 you want, and I will make that happen. Otherwise, that $30 before shipping and taxes will get you 3 cards mailed to you, already put together and ready to go. All right, so this is the houseplant, and it's in a different shape box. So normally our kits come in this shape box, that's about, oops, that wide. There we go. But this one is square and much thicker. So as you can see, side by side, there is it's like more than twice the thickness. All right. And in this kit, you're going to get dimensionals, mats. You have your mat designs. So there's 4 different designs, and this is just the beginning of what's going to be the picture, the image that you're going to be putting together. Let me try and get this. There we go. That's the other one. This is the 3rd. And this is the 4th. And then you have these die cuts. So you're going to put pots together. You're going to have extra leaves for each of them. And here's a little basket that's lots of fun. And these are all die cuts ready to go. So you'll put them all together, and then you will put the mat around it. And then you will put it inside one of these frames. Oh my goodness. There's 4. And let's just dump them out. That'll be the easiest, I think. But they are definitely in there good. All right. So you have 4 different frames. They are, I wouldn't say they're wood, but they could be a very light particle board, maybe. And there are 4 of them. They are white. If you don't like plants and you want to do something else with some of our other products, if it completely covers the surface of these, great. You can use that, or you can flip to the back side and use all white, which is probably, in all honesty, what I'm going to do. I'm not a big houseplanty person. I don't hang them on my wall and they die if I keep them alive or try to keep them alive. So here are the instructions for putting this together. Each one tells you what die cuts you need to make it, how many dimensionals you need, and of course the frame and the mats. And then we have the actual steps of putting them together, where you're going to place your adhesive, whether it's going to be dimensionals or dots, and it shows that they're using your bone folder to curl the edges, which gives it a lot more 3-dimensional look. I have seen a couple of people put these together on videos, so if that's something you want to see as designed, that's great. And all of our instructions also come with a handy ruler. So this ruler goes from 1 inch to 11 inches on this side, and from 0 centimeters to 27 centimeters on this side. And then, of course, it tells you what comes in the kit and all of that. So all kinds of fun, great stuff. I'm looking forward to playing with that. But today we're going to do the birthday sparkle kit. And honestly, these boxes are great for holding other little things too. So this kit comes with an early espresso stamping spot, and that stamping spot will fit quite perfectly inside your silicone stamping tray. And it comes with this stamp set. I'm going to put that down, which says Happy Cake Day. It's your birthday. Yay! Then you have confetti, and then these are for the elements in the kit, a balloon, and then there's a string for that balloon. Let's go ahead and open this up because I haven't yet. Oh my goodness. They all come fairly well packaged, which makes it really nice when you are wanting to not lose things until you're ready to open them. Keeps things together pretty well. And then once you open it, then you get to start playing. So it does come with that D block. And looks like we have some string, and I think there's some toothpick sticks too. I'm not going to happen to use this D block, so what I do as a demonstrator, since I run kit togethers here in Pueblo, if you're interested, please let me know. I also have usually extra paper pumpkins, so if that's something you're interested in, once it's gone through the sales period and I'm able to sell it without having any issues with stamping up, I can also sell you those too. But at the kit together, since the paper pumpkins don't come with a stamping block, you get one on your first subscription or your first order on your subscription. I just keep these extras from the kits that I put together for demos and have them available on our kit togethers for people to use. All right. So inside here, come on. And I'm just going to put this on my little mat to hold it all in one place. And I like using these bags for my little bits of die cut things that I end up doing extras of. So these are going to be kind of fun, and I believe they're part of one of the tags. We have these different elements here. We have dimensionals, more die cut. We have these awesome envelopes with the gold trim on them. Looks like that's for all of the cards. Then we have card bases. Actually, this is one of the card bases. And oh, that's a card front. Okay. This is the other card base. All right. Let's try and do this without getting all messy. And then we have these fun die cuts as well. And these die cuts looks like they're printed with this swirly pattern. I don't know if you can see that. It's all kind of, yeah. But there are swirly patterns printed on it. And then you have these fun gold foil die cuts as well. And ooh, glittery fun. Oh, and it's got maybe teardrops and other bits in there. And then, of course, some glue dots. You have this wonderful instructions, which is what we're going to use. And I'm just going to make one each of these. I'm going to use a full-size stamping pad, Early Espresso, to do this today, just because it's easier. But if you don't have the full size, the Stampin' Spot works. Okay. So instructions, we're going to be using 3 different elements. And I'm just going to use the regular blocks that I have. Once again, I don't have to switch out between all of them. It's just all there, which makes it lovely. All right, so that one doesn't need a big one. Let's do that. And you need a bigger one. All right, let's do that on these. Yeah, I have all of these blocks also because of running classes and things like that. All right, we are going to be using these other elements, but not on this specific card. Okay, so for this one, we want one of these. Well, all 3 of them, but we're only going to do one today. Okay, and we're not going to use any of these for this one. We are, okay. So this is balloon string. So we're going to use one of these. We're not going to use these on this one, but we do need one of the big round ones in the white and 2 of the brown ones in the craft. All right, so that's going to be one card, and then of course string. All right, our next project. Oh, wait, actually, let's do it right, Michelle. Oh my goodness. So that one is actually using this. And I want to say this, but that's not a card front. Wasn't there 2 card fronts? Oh, I'm confused now. Here's the other card front. Okay. This card front, this matte layer, and these items plus some of those. Okay. Not confused anymore. That's good. Our next item is going to use this card front and one of these frames, but we're going to take the center out because that's going to be part of another item, one of the tags that we're doing. All right, let's get those picked up, maybe. Oh, there they are. Yeah, we don't want them falling everywhere. Okay, so we have this one, and then we need birthday candles somewhere. Where are the birthday candles? It's always fun. Oh, there's the birthday candles. But those, actually, we do need this. Oh, the candles are already on the card. Duh, we're just gonna use the flames. Hello. Okay, and then we need one of these. And you're going to end up with extras. So remember, there's 2 sides to each page. So if you don't do it right the first time, you can flip it over and try it a second time. And then if you still get messy, you can use one of the extras, which is useful. Okay, so I think that's all for the second card. Then for this tag, we're going to want, oh, we're not even using that. This is one of the tags that we're going to be doing, and this is the other tag that we're going to be doing. No more balloons, so we're going to put this one aside for now. And we're going to, of course, use one of these cupcakes and a star. We need a star for this. And that is going to use 2 white pieces that are candle shaped. Oh no, nope, that comes from here. Yay! So we need 1 of these and 2 of these. There we go. We'll also be using string and the fun flames, and then we need that. Okay, I think we have all of the supplies we need. So now let's fold this down and focus on the first one. I'm going to put these aside and we'll work on those later. All right. So the first thing they want us to do is to ink. I do need 1 more of the items from here, and that's the string for the balloons. I think this is maybe long enough. Come on, there we go. Yes, that is long enough. All right. And we're going to ink it in our early espresso. So since I don't want to be making a giant mess on my glass mat today, I'm going to go ahead and use some scratch paper under it. And this part would be down here towards the base of our balloon. Hard to see. Oh, wait, no. We're doing this on this balloon, not that one. Do it right. There we go. And here, get my take your pick tool. Lift off, and there we go. All kinds of fun there. And then on this one, we're going to do the polka dots. And these are great for texturing other items later on. Oh, that one fell off on its own. It saw the pokey tool coming and said, nope, I'm good. And then we need, it's your birthday. Actually, for this one, since I'm not overstamping, I'm going to put it down here so I have enough contrast to see and make sure I'm getting it as straight as possible. There we go. It's your birthday. And then it's going to have us do 3 strings going up. So let's do this about there. And more in the center. And a little bit over. So there's our 3 strings. All right. Now we're going to turn these over and put dimensionals on items. And I'm going to use my edge pieces since that's what I've got right now. I like saving the others just for like if I'm going traveling about doing other things. Actually, I'm going to put this one on. No, I guess I'm leaving it there. One here and one here. It will be very lovely when I can stop with the cold, but I still am having some effects, unfortunately. All right, so I'm going to peel off the backings. But as you can see, it's showing you really quite clearly one-dimensional, one-dimensional. It's going to be harder to see this one, but there's two dimensionals on that balloon. So I'm just following the instructions. And then it also is going to want me to cut a little bit of that twine. All right, so I'm going to place this one on this string. Oh, on this string. You can do it on whichever string you want. So I'm just lining it up with the string itself with this little end piece. And then the reason they wanted you to put one on the top and one on the bottom is so that it would straddle these guys. Just like that. All right, let's find the opening up to this little guy. That can be fun. I may need some, oh, yeah. I may need my close-up glasses for this one. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Quite amazing how much of a difference that makes. All right. Oh, but we're still tucked funny. There we go. And it does say to cut 6 inches. So I'm going to measure from the 0 to the 6 inches and give it a snip. I just use the ruler down on the bottom. And then I'm going to tie a bow and use a glue dot to attach it. But before I do that, I probably should have done the other thing first. Of course, it wasn't very clear on order, but yeah, that's some of the fun that comes with these things. Okay. There's that. I'm just going to grab my regular, yeah. For this one, it's actually better to use the provided glue dots because they're actually a little bit smaller than the ones that you get in the box. So that makes it kind of nice. Let me peel off the end of that. I'll try to. Oh my goodness, come on. All right, it's off. Yay. I'm going to put it right there and I'm going to grab the foiled bits. Oh, stop making a mess. Oh my goodness. Crash and burn, man. All right. This is hard to see, but when you crack it, that makes it much easier to you start bending it. So these look like they were done out of that adhesive, self-adhesive glitter paper that we got on the online exclusive. Oh, that is so pretty. Okay, so then we're gonna put our bow, and then we have this basic bit done. And then they want us to put dimensionals on the back in 5 spots, one on each corner and one in the center. Go grab the uppers. All right. Peel the backings. And then we need to fold and crease our card. So I'm going to get my bone folder out and just give it a nice crease. I like to do it from both sides. It just makes it much more sturdy, I guess. Then I'm just going to kind of even it around with the gold around the edges. And if I like it, then I press it down. And our first item is done. Yay! That's cute. And then we can always add, an interior and use the stamps or some other stamps to add some other fun to it. But we're just going to do it as designed for one of each. So that brings us to our second item. And for that, oh my goodness. I definitely ended up with, I do need that, and I do need that. Okay. Let's go ahead and fold this and crease it. Sorry for the extra clickies that go on with the, Okay, so for this one, we're going to need the Happy Cake Day and the confetti. So we need to get our stamp set back. There's the stamp set. And the confetti will easily fit on a little A block. And I'm going to do the same thing with the A, which we're not going to need for this one, but we are going to need. And then Happy Cake Day, I think is a little bit too long, too fat, actually, for that. So we're going to do a D block. There we go. All right, so it wants me to do Happy Cake Day on the sentiment strip. And I'm in an agreeable mood, so I'll accept that. I love this font. I'm definitely going to enjoy using these in the future as well. And then it wants me to do some confetti around our cake. Looks like it's only showing 3 spots, but you can go crazier if you would like. That is up to you. All right, so then it wants 2 little glue dots on. All right, let me look. So it's wanting dimensionals on this gold strip. So let's see what I've got left out of the edge pieces once I find them again. That's my favorite, is playing hide and seek with everything. Well, there's one. Ooh. All right. And here's another. And that one's sticking out a little bit too far, so I'm just going to trim it up a little bit. And put it there. Let's see if I can find the other bit that I just lost. There we go. And I'll add it to this side. Maybe. There we go. All right. And then, like I said, it wants the glue dots in the center of the sentiment. So for this, I'm going to go ahead and use these because I like to save the smaller glue dots for things that really need a smaller dot, where this is okay. All right. So we're going to put this across the center, evened up on both sides, assuming I can make it work. There. All right. And then it wants dimensionals on this guy. Looks like 3 per side total. So that would be 7, 8. Yeah. Each corner and center, basically. And one more right there. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and peel off the backings on these. And it does want me to tie another bow. You can again measure it. It looks like 6 inches again is what they're recommending. I'm just going to tie a bow like I would normally do it and not do the measuring. It has a little bit less waste that way, in my opinion, especially when you're using like twine and stuff like that. All right, so we're going to come on. All right. Yep, we want a little bit of edge on each side. There we go. I'm happy with that. All right, where is our twine? Here is our twine. So I'm just going to start my bow and tie it while it's still attached to the twine roll. And make it the size I think it should be. And then I will cut the ends. It's a lot faster that way because then you have plenty to work with when you need it. And again, this is going to want to attach with a glue dot. But this time it's not going to show in any way. So I'm just going to again use one of these glue dots. And I'm just going to press this down on it and pick it up. Okay. And let's see, we're going to put it so it comes sticking out both sides here. And then we're going to peel off our dimensional backings from our sentiment strip, assuming I can get my fingers on the bits. Actually, this one does not want to cooperate, but I got it. And oh, I put that on that instead of on the card, of course. There we go. Oh my. Excuse me while I unattach the backing from my glue dot. All right, let's try and do this again. This time we will put it on this side. There we go. And then we're going to run it partially across the cake and also across the card. So there is our second card completely done. And again, you can stamp inside here to add additional fun. And the envelopes look quite beautiful with that. Okay, now let's see if we completely messed ourselves up on these. So we're going to do the cupcake next. So we need the star and the pretty bit there. We need this. Oh, I didn't actually get one of these. We need one of these. Okay. And we need string and we need this stick. All right, that's all we need for that. It's this one that I'm gonna have to go looking for all the bits on. The other one. Okay, so they want me to stamp yay on my fun little frosting from the cupcake. right about here. There we go. And then this is actually a little slot that we're going to want to poke our stick through. And we are going to want to use a glue dot on both ends of the stick. One is going to be holding the star. So we're going to put the glue dot on the stick there and put the star on the stick. And then we're going to have another glue dot holding it down to the back. So grab another glue dot, place it on the stick, and press. And there we go. Although let's move it over a little bit further. Come on. There we go. That's nice. That's what we like. Okay. Then on the back of this, we're going to do some dimensionals. We need 2. And it looks like I'm pretty much down to the end on these guys. Oh, come on. Heal up. There we go. 1 on each side. And then we're going to need 2 dimensionals down here on the base. So I'm just going to grab this one that's also partially used and do that. Wow, I think we're ready to assemble. Let's start with our frosting bit. And that's gonna, before we get too far, I'm gonna poke out this little hole for our tag. That's where our twine is gonna end up going to. There we go. All right. So there's that. Now let's peel up this bit. And it's just gonna go there. And then our twine is going to be tied in a bow through the loop. Wow, that one just wants to stay with me. All right, come on. Seriously? Through the loop. You know what? Let me look at the picture, because I'm like, how is that going to work? All right, so I guess we will tie a knot and then do our bow loops. That's, I guess, the best thing we can do. All right. Come along now. Okay, almost. All right. There we go. That was fun. All right, our last item, again, we're going to use our take your pick tool to poke out our little hole where we're going to do a loop-de-loop thing. And then we need, since I boo-booed, I'm going to have to pull these out and find the others after the video is over. We're going to need this and this. All right. We want the It's Your Birthday. And we're going to stamp it on this square. Or rectangle, I mean. There we go. And it is going to, if all you have is glue dots, go for it. But I'm just going to use my seal because it's easier and faster. And it looks like we're lining up, covering edge to edge and leaving a gap top to bottom. So there's that. And then for this, we're going to want dimensionals, one on each side. And then for these, it looks like are they doing glue dots? Yeah, they must be doing, that's glue dots because it's solid. So, all right, we'll use these glue dots for this bit, one on each end, total of 4. Oh, come along. Oh my goodness. I'm continuing with the falsies. All right, so we're gonna want it so that maybe I should put my flames in and then maybe that'll be easier. Okay, so there's one flame and here's another flame. All right, so let's place this down underneath that flame and then we'll get our glue dots on this candle. And honestly, as far as masculine birthdays go, these definitely qualify in the masculine. They're not just, even though they have the gold, they're not just girly girly. And then we'll put that one down there. All right. And then we're going to take our backings off of our sentiment strip. Make sure we have it going in the right direction and then side to side. We're just going to lay it down and see how it looks. And then we're going to tie, they're not even showing you how it tied, but I don't know. The way I look at it, what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to go through this way. And then, nope, I want to go the other way. Sorry. Still working it out. All right, let's cut the end off here. And then we're going to bring it all the way through, get our little loop open and bring our ends through. And well, they ended up having a full loop, but we're not going to. We're just going to have it open like that. So that, my friends, is all 4 of the projects that go with this kit. Now, if I were doing the whole thing, I would, separate it out better and then I would do all 3 at once if I was doing it as designed. And then it would go a lot faster. But this didn't go slow. It just was fun. All right, so there's the 2 tags, if you will. But you can also take and with other paper or other things, you can actually turn it into a embellishment or ephemera on a card. So you don't have to use it as a tag if you don't want to, or if it's not something you would generally do. But it would also, like I said, look pretty fabulous on a card as a focal point image. You can do all kinds of things. You can lift it up with dimensionals as well. But as designed, this is how the kit comes out. You have 2 cards, 3 each, and then 2 different tags, 3 each of those, which basically works out to, what would have been normally about a 9 card kit, 9 to 10 card kit. So that's pretty awesome and pretty fun. And it's great for afternoon. These are easy projects to work on. Like I said, they do generally give you fairly good instructions, although if you're not a knot tire, may need a little extra help on that, but I think it worked out the way I wanted it to, and so I am okay with that. And I'll have to clean up my little dimensional backing mess. All right, so that is the two new kits that we just got in the beginning of February. And I'm really going to have some fun with this one for sure, especially again with that karaoke business. I think I'm going to use some of these elements with the rock stars to have some cards ready. We had a birthday last night at our our showing for karaoke, so that was pretty awesome. Being able to celebrate the birthday girl with a happy birthday song and also a nice card that I made. Oh, all right. I hope you have an amazing day. This is Harmony Stamps with Michelle, and I'm Michelle. I will be back on Wednesday. And uh, as long as my brain continues to function well, I will have a card class on Monday. I hope you have an amazing day.